16 drivers scheduled. 16 drivers will make the call in Brown & Miller Racing Solutions Beat feature number 1. Harley White in the 17, the 21 of Miles Paulus on that front row, Tony Bruce Jr. and Jordan Mallett in row 2, Tyler Roots and Garrett Williamson in row 3. Ben Brown, Kaylee Garce, row 4. Your top 10 starters round out with Brandon Hanks and Dustin Barks as we get ready to go to green off of turn number 4. They come to the chalk and we're underway. Harley White going to try to take off at the top spot, and she will have it. Miles Paulus peeked down to the inside line through turns 1 and 2 for a moment. Wasn't able to make hay of it as they'll work through turns 3 and 4. White up on the high line. Leads line number 1. Miles Paulus running in second. Battle for third right now. The 86 of Tony Bruce Jr. trying to take that spot away from the 14 of Jordan Mallett. Right now it will be Mallett with the advantage. Tony Bruce Jr. sneaking back to his inside as they work through turns 3 and 4. Mallett still able to keep him at bay and now looking for an insurance spot. He'll go to work on the 21 of Miles Paulus into turns 1 and 2. As up front it continues to be Harley White by 0.8 of a second right now. Paulus still running in second. Jordan Mallett in third. Your top 3 drivers starting to break away from the field just a little bit. Battle for fourth right now. Garrett Williamson going after the Tiger, towing number 86 of Tony Bruce Jr. TVJ goes to the cushion in turns 1 and 2. Keeps the 24 at bay as they bolt to the back straightway. As Williamson will round at your top 5. Ben Brown running in 6th. Brandon Hanks in 7th. Tucker Dowdy in 8th. And it will be Kaylee Garce running in 9th and the 24C of Lanny Carpenter currently running at your top 10. As Harley White comes around to click off lap number 5 of 12. One shy of the halfway point here. She rails the cushion in turns 1 and 2. Jordan Mallett moving about a car width off of the top as they work to the back straightaway. We'll see what he does in turns 3 and 4. He runs about the same line. Again, moving more middle groove around the Lake Ozark Speedway right now is the 14 of Mallett. As Harley White continues to roll the cushion, Mallett closing in rapidly down to a half a second now at the start-finish line. Is down to a couple of car lengths as they work into turns 3 and 4. Jordan Mallett turns it down to the bottom of the battle for the race lead. Harley White's going to hold on to it. Harley White by just over 1/10 of a second holds on to the top spot. Jordan Mallett is there trying to take away the position. They're both in the show, but who wants to finish second? As Jordan Mallett reports middle track through turns 3 and 4. This time he's got the run and he's got the lead as they work around to the front straightway. Jordan Mallett takes it with 8 laps completed. Harley White giving chase. The 21 of Miles Paulus a distant third right now. The 86 of Tony Bruce Jr. still running in 4th with Garrett Williamson continuing to run at your top 5. Now, Harley White changing her lineup a little bit, trying to run the same groove as the 14 of Jordan Mallett. Not able to keep up, though, as they'll work into turns 1 and 2. She's a little loose off the exit of the turn. That allows Miles Paulus to begin to close in. Paulus to within a couple of car lengths as they roll into turns 3 and 4 now. Harley White takes it up to the cushion as Miles Paulus throws the slide, and he's going to take it at the line. Miles Paulus by 0.9 of a second had it at the start-finish line. Harley White sneaking back by him, but can't hold it. Miles Paulus will take it again. Miles Paulus back into second. As they come around to the wave of the white flag, one more trip around. It is Jordan Mallett in the 14 to the back straightaway for the final time as he has found the back of the field. He will work through turns 3 and 4 one more time, and the checkered flag is in the air. Jordan Mallett wins, and he will race again here tonight. Miles Paulus crossing in second. Harley White will take the final transfer spot in third. Tony Bruce Jr. followed by the 24 of Garrett Williamson, the 84 of Brandon Hanks, the 7B of Ben Brown with a 2X of Tucker Dowdy crossing in 8th. 9 to the 24C of Lanny Carpenter, and your top 10 rounding out with the 76 of Jay Russell. So your winner, ladies and gentlemen, he comes to you out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, the Water for Christ Awakening Events number 14. Won't you give him a hand, Jordan Mallett? Mallett races on into the show. He will be joined by Miles Paulus and Harley White, as those are the 3 transferring drivers. Jordan Mallett going to come around to the front straightaway. He will bring it to a stop down to the infield. As with that, we're going to go down to Brandon Hahn.
Thank you, Brian, as we'll let Jordan get that helmet off for me. And he's had a pretty eventful day. Found a broken valve spring on your motor, went ahead and changed that engine on the 14 and then put a freshie in. got a little help and then ended up facing the wrong way in your qualifier, but picking up the B feature win and putting yourself into the big show, buddy.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty cheap shot in the heat race, or in the qualifier. We would have locked straight in, but you know, we proved our point in the B, and this Dynotech motor is running just as great, and we're rolling pretty good. I hope we're putting on a show for the fans. Track's pretty sweet tonight. Top, bottom, middle, it doesn't matter where. It's pretty racy, so hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, I know you like these slick racetracks, considering the style of car. This flop tube car really, really does good in these slick environments.
Yeah, you know, I love these slick track deals. I used to not, but I kind of do now because it lets the driver be put back in the seat. So makes for some pretty good side-by-side racing, and we'll see what happens.
All right, that's the Jet, Jordan Mallett. He's got some driving to do later on tonight, come A feature time, but he puts himself into the big show. Brian, and back up to you.
Thank you very much, Brandon.